I'm gonna wait to you guys come on in. Fixed it earlier in the beginning. But happy holidays to the Matrix. I stopped celebrating holidays a long time ago. If you're wondering, so kind of matches the hair, the whole reddish color. But it is Thanksgiving, and it's a portal. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hi, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Same to you. Normally I would be with my family, but I stopped celebrating holidays a long time ago. But then, not until I knew what they were. So, if you're new to my channel, hi. My name is Aphrodite, Venus, in the flesh, reincarnated. Although I'm married, I don't really have family to do holiday yoga. I mean, my situation is different. I'm in a shelter, so I can't really see them, and they're in another state. I do have the opportunity to go back, but I'm choosing to stay in the future. Yeah, holidays. I don't know, something about holidays, it brings out the worst and the best in people. If you've been shitty all year, it's gonna reflect at the end of the year how you feel about people and what you put in the outcome for your future for next year. And I believe, like, holidays are a symbol of what you've gone through. It's not just where you're heading. It's also reflecting in the past and looking forward to the future. Like, say you don't want to experience that same timeline. You can imagine a different timeline, a whole different version of you, but a different frequency. But I don't think we're never alone celebrating these holidays. Like, we're not the only species that knows what happened to the history of holidays. And what I mean by what's outside of us is like different versions of you. It can be your ancestors, it can be you from a different timeline. But how will you know that it's you? Well, the holidays or a doorway is a portal between the past, present, and future. So meaning I'll fix it later. Meaning it's like all timelines of you experiencing different emotions, which equal up the frequency, vibrations, all that good stuff. I had a dream last night, and you were in it. What was the dream? I had a dream as well. It was about all of us, really. But I'm gonna get to the dream in a minute. It's like we was I don't know, we was gathering and we was talking, and each one of us realized that we are in a matrix, and one of us was like touching on our third eye to each individual. But we look like this, but we was kind of like the avatars. It was weird. We were at a beach, snorting sand, I guess. I didn't remember the beach, but it wasn't a memory. Well, the place was a memory, but what we were experiencing was in real time, in that time, from this time. If it makes sense. But anyway, so I think on these, like when these portals come up in a matrix, like when it's holidays and stuff, I feel like this is a way that you can escape your reality. You can choose to go back in the past, or stick to the present, be in the present, or get to your future. It's totally up to your subconscious at the moment of time when you influence throughout the year of your vibration of this year or last year. It's the same time, same emotions, different chapters of the verse, because each time that we're living in a verse of this consciousness called Jesus, God, Jesus Christ. That's just they got multiple names, like Allah, Yahweh. But I believe each being that comes to me that represent that timeline. Thank you very much. Oh, so sweet. But I don't feel like it. I'm tired as fuck. And I gotta work today. I have a 6-hour shift. And I'm getting lit before I go to work. So I'm smoking, meditating, thinking Yahweh, thinking myself, thinking Ishtar. Ishtar is Yahweh. Yahweh is Ishtar. Well, I'm flattered. But yeah, like Yahweh is a different consciousness, and Jesus is a different consciousness, and God is a different consciousness. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. God will be the Father, the Holy Spirit will be Yahweh, and Jesus will be the Son. But then you can also say the Son is God. If you're putting S-U-N, like the sun in the sky, or the sun of the body, which is also feminine. But they don't like to talk about females in the Bible. There's only a couple that they talk about over and over, and then they create it with one person, which is the feminine of Jesus, God. And I'm like, okay. So you have the Matrix celebrating these days, right? It's usually the 24th, but this year they put it to the 27th. And they know in the Matrix that people will have a hard time to even be prepared for this day. Especially during the summer, the government, the government shut down the 43 days that they had everybody to fast, quote unquote fast, or starve. People, that was the time for people to get out of the matrix, to step over the government and put them in their place. But yet again, America falls for the submissive type instead of dominating, because it was programmed since 9/11, way before the internet, to be influenced just by celebrating these holidays. But they won't give you the real truth of what actually happened on these holidays, on these events, these portals that they open, and willingly to give that timeline its own frequency. But it's not. There are people who are reincarnated from that timeline today, remembering something completely different than what's being said in the history. But we don't care for the truth. And it's like for me, I fast throughout this week. Something told me not to eat. Don't eat on this day. Don't eat what's given to you. Because it's through the food that they put the vibration and to keep you at a certain state within your consciousness. Like, why do you gotta wait till December the 25th to give a present? Keyword, present, a spirit, too. When they pass down these gifts, it's a symbolic of passing down certain information through your spirit, a program. So, Black Friday is a portal. And this is where I come to the conclusion of, I don't think we're alone on these holidays. When we remember the true history of these portals that was created for us to celebrate, we are creating a time loop for them to keep being on. If we don't imagine these souls that was before us in a different timeline, it keeps us stuck in certain timelines as well. That's why certain families go through certain things during this time. There's always arguments, and then it's laughter, and then it's happiness. These are all associated with your chakras, with what you gotta do to align yourself with the version of you today. But like, people don't know how to get out of the loop. We got all these souls waiting for us to either to begin to remember, but what's going to happen when you do remember? You got to live through it to see it and actually witness what they've gone through. So it might be in your reality of this time. Maybe it's not time for you to be in your future yet because you haven't unlocked the past of the present yet. Once you do that, once you unlock the past of the present, the future can begin. You don't have to do the same lesson in each reincarnation. We are born every day differently. But that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna come back.